Oh, hi there, everyone. I saw the new adaptation of Stephen King's It in the theater a couple days ago and have been meaning to make this video since. I'll start with what I liked about the film. I liked the actors they cast to play the kids. They did a fantastic job with what they were given, and you really buy into their sense of friendship. I also liked that they talked like real kids, curse words and all, but I do miss them having slang like in the old 90s miniseries and the book. The cinematography was also very well done, and the camera work, in my opinion, was one of the most vital parts of how the film creates atmosphere. The environments were also beautiful, the sets expertly crafted, and they were the other integral piece of the film that created atmosphere. The locations chosen for the Barrens in this film were lush and vibrant, and the house on Neibold Street was creepy looking and rich with rundown detail. Now, I'm sure many of you yet to see it are wondering, is it scary? No, not unless jump scares count. This was one of my biggest issues with the film. It seemed to think that gore plus jump scares equals horror, but what we ended up with was more of a paranormal thriller about friendship and coming of age. Nearly all jump scares are telegraphed, which makes them expected. The atmosphere created by the environments, score, and cinematography is hindered by the frequency of jump scares and the appearances of Pennywise. The editing of the film also makes it hard to ruminate on anything the kids discover, and it doesn't explain any of the time lapses, which kind of confused me at first as to if different events were happening on the same day or not. Although this means the film is more focused at least, sadly I thought these things were what butchered the sense of dread the miniseries and book were able to invoke. Also, the amount of CGI on the clown made him look kind of like a cartoon to me. Also, whereas Tim Curry's eyes managed to convey such predatory feelings and emotions at times, I feel like what they've done to Bill Skarsgård's eyes to make them glow in the movie always, while a neat effect, I feel like it mostly made his eyes look blank or unchanged, or I think sometimes wandering in opposite directions, which is definitely not scary. At last, I felt that while the child actors did an amazing job with their roles and portrayals of friendship, that the way the movie is written, they just become the embodiment of the stereotypes they represent. This becomes painfully so at the end with Beverly, and overall I felt the characterization was much poorer this time around, with Eddie, Mike, and Stan getting relegated to the background most of the time. I mean, yeah, 7 main characters is a lot, but since they focused on just the kids in this story, they had even more time to fully flesh them out, so to me it's baffling that they didn't. I was disappointed by this film, but if it doesn't take you much to get invested in characters, and you're scared by jump scares, and haven't read the book, I think you'd have a bloody rollicking good time watching this film and should see it. But this one just wasn't for me. Have you seen it yet? If so, let me know what you thought in the comments. Also, sorry it's been taking me a while to film my book review for Stephen King's It. As many of you already know from my book review of Forgotten Things by Stephen Mullaney Westwood, I like to go all out with my book reviews. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and a sub, and I'll catch you next time.